for Mr. Wigo. And there is a 2011 contract, and I think Mary Beth just showed it with the signature on it. 2011 contract. That was supposed to end originally in, I think it was 2015. They extended it to 2016, but then it was extended to 2017. Why was that original contract in 2011 extended to 2017?
I think it was wasn't it in terms of number of years?
No, what happened was that the first contract that came into existence in April of 2011 for 1 year. However, it had clauses in there that if there was a satisfactory review after the first year, it would be extended 1 year. If there was another satisfactory review, the next year would be extended another year. So technically, it would have ended in 2016. Then what happened in June 2012, the legislative minutes indicate that there was a recommendation to extend that contract from 2012 to 2014, but in actuality, that contract extension in the contract itself had 2017. That was never corrected in legislative minutes until until the fall of last year. Then in the fall of last year, so that was corrected, but then, so it was corrected to 2017, but then the board approved a revision to that contract to change the 2017 date to 2015, and then the next month it approved a new contract from 2015 to 2020. So it's a very convoluted kind of timeline. And for the
My
layperson,
recommendation is probably Mr. Kelly would be able to best explain
Yeah,
that. Because let me
yeah.
finish. What had happened?
Can I just finish?
I'll tell you what had happened.
For the
There was an issue with
layperson,
PDE.
for the layperson, it's very confusing timeline.
Well, I know. Let me explain what happened.
So-
And Mr. Kelly will have to give you the full detail. There was an issue with PDE as far as the duration of Jim's contract.
Mm-hmm.
We had to go back and redo it essentially again. We had to create a contract that terminated in 1 year and then start a new date because of the new laws that came in with regards to superintendents. That was in the last 3 years, I believe.
Was it in 2014 that you did that? Do you recall?
Either
13
13
or
or 14
14.
was an extension, it wasn't the new contract.
So aren't we
but
then-
we had to change something because PDE said, no, you can't do the contract like that. So we had to retroactively go back and then change dates. And then, again, Mr. Kelly would give you the timelines of everything.
No, but this was
Understood,
back
but
in 2012.
Well, I'm just saying, this is
Right.
what we face.
I just wonder if when you
Are there any
change
legislative
dates.
history to show us exactly, is there any place we can find it? Because this was something causing great confusion. Then there was
we
another
were
contract you went and entered into, which appears to give Mr. Wigo 2
Again,
years
Marion,
and
we'd have to get
increased
Tom in here, and he
salary.
could give you the timelines of what happened and over different
sorry, what?
periods. We'd have to get Tom Kelly in here to give you the timelines as to what happened, what PDE said, why we had to go back, why we had to redo contracts, why we had to extend a contract, then we couldn't.
Okay.
We hit a lot of
It's best,
roadblocks.
it's best to hear
Call
from
this?
Tom Kelly because I'm going back, and I was new at that point in time.
Mhm.
And I honestly do remember, it seemed kind of strange to me to have to terminate and restart again.
Yeah.
But under the conditions set forth, okay, legally, it's what you had to do.
Seems like, though, if you had to terminate and restart, that you probably come under the law, under that Act 141, right? So you
Right.
probably lose your grandfather
PDE,
when
I
you...
think, told us that it was
We have an
technically a
email
contract
from
extension.
PDE telling us that it was an extension of the original contract, but it was not a new contract.
Right.
Something, yeah.
Because
Again,
we're
that's
not
right.
trying to
It's best to tell, Tom says it, because anything we say here could be wrong.
Well,
Understood.
If I put this